Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. How's it going? How's your day going? Today, I just wanted to make a video kind of explaining something that happened recently with my streaming that a lot of people have been asking me. So I recently switched over from the platform called Caffeine, which I made a video about before, to the platform called Mixer, which is kind of the up-and-coming platform. You hear a lot about it, especially with like the Ninja switch over and him going to Mixer and all this other stuff. You hear about it a lot. It's kind of the platform to look out for. And I get asked a lot by people that used to watch me on Caffeine. They say, you know, Trevor, you had 1,800 followers over on Caffeine. Why make the switch over to Mixer, where I now only have 71 followers? And there's a couple reasons for that. And I just want to kind of make a video telling you guys about why I made the decision that I made and how it's going to impact the future and what it means for past endeavors and whatnot. So one of the big reasons that I switched from Caffeine to Mixer is just features. Honestly, Caffeine is still in pre-release, so I understand a lot of the not having the features. You know, I understand that they're behind in certain aspects compared to their competitors, but at the level that I was at with how many viewers I was getting per stream, it really felt like I wanted to take the next step up. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to have the ability to put clickable links in my profile page. I wanted to have the ability to stream in 1080p 60 frames per second, whereas Caffeine, you can't put any clickable links anywhere in your profile page. You can only do like a small text box where you can put like links and stuff, but they're not clickable. You have to physically copy and paste them and put them into a web browser, and that's just an extra step that I don't think people want to take. It's just so much easier to click a button that says, hey, donate to me here, or follow me on Twitter, or follow me on whatever. It's so much easier to do that than to have to copy and paste a link. And then again, Caffeine only supports 30 frames per second, 720p, which is fine, honestly, unless you play a lot of fast-paced games, which I do. A majority of my streaming is like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Fortnite, stuff like that. Big, you know, fast-paced, fast-moving games where sometimes the 30 frames per second and the 720p kind of match up together to make a blurry image. It doesn't really look as professional as you would like it to. Another big reason that I switched over from Caffeine to Mixer, and again, Caffeine is currently in pre-release, so they don't run ads. They don't have advertisements. They don't have any sort of external funding other than like investors. They have, you know, like Fox invested in them, and they obviously probably have more investors down the line. But their main source of income from just day-to-day operation comes from people buying gold, which I talked about in my last video explaining how to donate to streamers. It comes from people buying that gold with their money and then, you know, donating that money to streamers. But with that comes the unfortunate circumstance of if you do the math and really take out what Caffeine is taking from those donations compared to what the streamer gets out of them, it's about a 70-30 split, 70% being Caffeine taking that money. And to me, that it does kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. And again, I totally understand why they're doing that, because they're crowdfunded. They're 100% dependent on money coming in from people buying that currency to spend on streamers. So it makes sense that they would take that much money, but for somebody that is trying to make streaming job a profitable thing to where they can, you know, earn like a part-time, full-time income off of streaming, it's very, very hard to do so when your platform is taking 70% of your donations. And I also think that's just a problem for people in general, because when they find that out, I feel like people are less inclined to donate, because one, they don't want to spend, if they want to drop like the biggest donation item on Caffeine is the potato, and if they want to spend $100 on that potato, they really, really want that streamer to get as close to $100 as they can. And it's unfortunate when they find out that if they spend $100, their favorite streamer is only getting about $32 of it, and that kind of sucks. It's just, and again, like I said, I know why they do it, but it's just frustrating, you know what I mean? Whereas on Mixer, now I can just set up a donation page through Streamlabs or PayPal or whatever, have a little clickable link right in the bottom of my About Me section that just says, send me a tip, donate, whatever. and it clicks, and you go to Streamlabs, and Streamlabs takes about 11%. If that even. I don't even think they take that. So that's so much better than 70%. And if they do a PayPal donation, that's almost 100% money that you keep. So it's just a lot better in that regard. And then one of the biggest reasons that I switched, and this is kind of a heavy topic to talk about, and I don't want to call anybody out, but when I was on Caffeine, the community, especially the Fortnite community, which a lot of people will say, oh, it's a Fortnite community anyway, they're blah, blah, blah. But when I started on Caffeine, the Fortnite community was cool. They were chill, they were good, looking for, cool streamers, hang out, whatever. So this is kind of a process that I need to explain. Okay, so what Caffeine did is they went out to other content creators on other platforms, and they reached out to them and they said, hey, would you mind making content streaming for a set schedule on Caffeine for, X amount of money. They're being paid to, it's kind of like a contract, they're being paid to stream a certain amount on Caffeine. It's, on paper, it looks really good, being that Caffeine can bring bigger content creators to the platform, and then those content creators can bring their audiences to the platform as well. In theory, that works. But some of these content creators are very, very focused on numbers, are very focused on just gaining as many viewers and people as possible. And, that's a concern for every streamer, I would say, is to get as many people as you possibly can. But the way that some of these content creators were doing this, especially, like I said, in the Fortnite community, was you would see a lot of stream titled free skins to viewers, gifting skins, playing with viewers, win cash prizes, free skins all night. It was very, very much that. It was, come watch my stream, I will give you free stuff. Okay, that's cool, whatever. That's nice of you to give to your community. But herein lies the problem of, it's a well-known fact that a big chunk of the Fortnite audience is younger, is people that don't have their own income. They're, between the age group of probably 8 to 14 that love this game, love to watch streamers play this game. So what happens is they go to these content creators hoping for free stuff. Which the content creators are saying that they're giving, but they only give, however many skins a day, whatever, it doesn't matter. But what that does is sets up all these kids to think that every streamer is going to do this. And if you don't do this, you are seen as not worth it. If somebody comes into my stream who, I work a full-time job and I stream kind of as like a side thing for 1-2 hours a night. They come in and they say, are you gifting? Can you gift me the battle pass? Can you gift me free skins? Because they see other people doing that and they want to get as much free stuff from as many people as they possibly can. And it creates a very, very toxic chat environment where nobody wants to come hang out in a chat where you have a bunch of kids asking for free stuff. It's just not good. And I was running into this on the daily. Every single stream that I would do on Caffeine, especially Fortnite ones, I would get people coming in asking for free stuff and then leaving immediately, or people would follow and then never ever come back when I said that I don't gift. So it led to me having 1,800 followers, but only getting 6 or 7 live viewers at a time. And that, it's not good. Obviously, you want to have like a pretty decent viewer to follower ratio. I'd say like 10% is probably what you would aim for in generally. So that should be like, if I have 1,800 followers, it would be, maybe like 5 to 10%. So that's like, 180, between like 90 and 180 live viewers. That's what I would aim for personally. And it just didn't happen because these people were expecting free stuff, not getting it, and then never coming back. That is probably the #1 reason why I decided to switch from Caffeine to Mixer. The community over there on Caffeine. And don't get me wrong, there's some fantastic content creators. There's some fantastic people over on Caffeine. I definitely recommend you still go and check them out. But for me personally, the streaming environment just got so ridiculous in terms of people begging for free stuff that I couldn't handle it anymore. And that's one thing I've noticed on Mixer is that you don't get that nearly as much. I mean, you still get, you know, kids like, hey, I followed, can you gift me something? No, whatever. But it's not it's not every single stream, and people aren't following, begging for free stuff, and then leaving. So I think in general, what you can take away is why I left Caffeine. If you're just here to see why did Trevor leave Caffeine, why is he on Mixer now? I left because of the features, not being able to stream in 1080p 60 frames per second, the clickable links, custom profile pages, all that. Great features. That's what I'm looking for somebody who has the following that I have, right? Reason number 2 why I left is the monetization system. The Caffeine taking 70% of donations, not being able to easily send people away to a different donation page where, you know, Streamlabs, PayPal, etc. will take far less percentage, and you get actually more of that money, and it's just easier for people, and they know that they're getting their money's worth when they send you donations. That's reason number 2. And then again, the community. I've noticed the community on Mixer seems a lot more mature to an extent. There's still your trolls, and there's still, you know, jerk people and whatnot, but in general, the environment is much less hostile, is much less toxic, I've noticed, than Caffeine. So if any of you guys watched this video that did used to follow me on Caffeine, or maybe just follow me on YouTube and, you know, don't know that I do streams daily, you can follow me over on Mixer at mixer.com/Tigers. I do stream just about every single day over there. I'm really liking the new platform. It seems to be a lot of fun so far, and I can't wait to see where we can get with it. Their partner process is about 2,000 followers, and they look at your sense of building a community. So I really want to try and get as many cool community-based people over there as we can. We stream Smash Ultimate, Fortnite, Minecraft, Throwback Thursday, where we play old school games from Super Nintendo, NES, GameCube, PlayStation 1, you name it, whatever. We do Storytime Sunday, where we're currently playing through Detroit Become Human and other like cool story-based games like that, where you guys can react and say, you know, which option we should choose, and it's a really good time. So if you guys are interested in that, check out mixer.com/Tigers. It's really cool. And once again, I mean absolutely no ill will to the folks over there on Caffeine. The staff at Caffeine is incredible. There's a lot of really cool broadcasters that still broadcast over there. I would definitely recommend checking them out because they're just really cool entertainers, and they're good quality entertainment. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this clears up some sort of, you know, confusion. There's a lot of people that don't even know that I switched yet, so I'm also hoping that this kind of can like announce to some other people that may not know yet that I am not on Caffeine anymore. I am on Mixer. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hit the like button if you want. I know this isn't really like a high effort video or anything. It's more of just like an update video, but I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the comments. So if you want to, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. I do plan on making more YouTube content that isn't just me sitting in this chair and talking about stuff. But I do want to do more stuff that I haven't done yet, and I kind of have to just work out the planning process and give myself the time that I need, because I don't have a lot of time in between working and streaming. So once I get that figured out, I promise to start doing some more YouTube stuff, funny skits, clips, whatever it be. I'm going to say this one last time because I've said it a million times. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you have an excellent day, and I'll see you in the live streams, and I'll see you in the YouTube videos. Have a good day. I am out of here. Peace out.